Now let's go to bed. Right now, even though it is like bright out, I have just gotten off of red eye, so this is technically my nighttime, so I'm sharing my nighttime routine with you guys. So what I'm going to start out with is Chanel's Bi-Phase Eye Makeup Remover. And I just put some of that onto a cotton pad and spill it all over the place. I actually have really sensitive eyes, so this is one of the only makeup removers that really takes my eye makeup off without irritating them. I've tried so many makeup removers, and this has like whatever mixture of the oil and remover that is in it. It's really gentle on your skin and your eyes. For me, one of the things I really like to do as well that helps get your mascara off is if you just hold it on your mascara for a second and then wipe, and it helps really disintegrate the mascara off of your lashes. And then I'm just going to use the remainder of what's on this pad to just take off some of my other makeup on my face. So now I'm going to pop my hair up so that I can wash my face. For my face wash, I'm using this Korres Greek Yogurt face wash. Again, really sensitive skin. The only two face washes that I can use without getting like all the little bumps in my forehead are this one and the Simple face wash that you just can get in a drugstore. But I love the smell of this. I feel like this helps moisturize my face a little bit better, so this is the one that I like to continually repurchase. And it foams up a lot, so you only need like the tiniest little dot of it, so it lasts honestly forever. And then of course I'm just going to pat my face dry. You always want to pat and never rub, so that you're not rubbing your skin that you've just cleaned. I would say about twice a week I will do a couple of masks on my skin just to really help exfoliate and clear my skin. The first one that I will always use is Glamglow's Flashmud Brightening Treatment. I absolutely love this. And then after that one I will always follow it up with a really hydrating, moisturizing face mask. And my absolute favorite is by Fresh. It is their Crème Ancienne Ultimate Nourishing Honey Mask. This smells like dessert, honestly. I have to open it. It smells so good. It almost is like that maple candy that you would always get as a kid. And this is something that I just always need to do after I do any sort of exfoliation, just to add extra hydration to my face because my skin tends to run very dry. So these two I'm not going to do right now because I've just done them last night, but I just wanted to let you guys know because I swear by this duo of masks. Absolutely love them. So the next product that I have honestly is my holy grail in my entire skincare routine. This is a product that I actually got for my psoriasis. It's Dr. Kerklaan Therapeutics Cannabis Infused Natural Skin Cream. So basically I was having really bad issues with my psoriasis. Nothing was really working for it, so I wanted to try a cannabis cream, and it helped it so much. So one night I had this really bad zit and I was like, I don't want this, I'm going to try some of the cream, and it helped it significantly overnight. So I've started using this as a face cream, and I think it really has helped my skin. So I'll typically just do like a little squirt of that and then smooth it all over my face. I'm not too shy with the amount that I actually use of this stuff because it is quite good for your skin. There's obviously no like psychoactive side effects or whatever you would call them to the cream, but it is just like really good for your skin, and it's like a nice rich cream to keep you moisturized. I like to do things in twos, and this is also something that I would call one of my holy grail products. It is the Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. I will bring just those two products with me with a face wash if I am traveling and I need to travel really light, just because I cannot live without them. I will typically do 3 to 4 drops of this depending on how dry my skin is. And then I'll typically warm it up in my hands and just press it onto my skin so that I get a nice layer of oil without pulling on my skin at all. And you always want to make sure that you moisturize your neck because people always forget about your neck, but the skin there is really delicate as well. Next, I use an eye cream by Orveda. This is one of the most amazing eye creams that I have used. It's a very, very strong concentration of active ingredients, and I noticed that it really, really works well with puffiness and darkness under your eyes. So I always like to kind of just pat it on. You don't want to rub under your eyes too much. I know I'm going on and on about the rubbing, but you want to take care of your skin and be really delicate with it. So it's really important to remember steps like that. And I'll typically use whatever extra bits I have on my finger, like on my smile lines, and like if I have anywhere else that I feel like I might need a little extra moisturization. And then next, I'll use this Laneige water sleeping mask. This is something I always travel with. It's so good for flights or when you've just gotten in somewhere and you need a little bit of a refresh for your skin. Put this on, fall asleep, wake up, and your skin is so soft, it's so smooth. I really, really love it. And I will also use this in conjunction with those two masks that I used earlier. I tend to put a really thick layer of this on, but you can really put on as much as you want. The only thing is when you put on a thick layer of it, when you wake up the next day, sometimes it looks like your skin is peeling and it's a bit scary until you remember that you've put on a face mask and put on a lot of it. But it's really, really hydrating. It really helps to plump your skin. It's just like a nice fresh thing to put on your face. So once I've done all my moisturizers, I will typically put an acne treatment on. And this is the only one that I will use. It is BURT'S Natural Acne Solution. And this is salicylic acid from willow bark. So it's a very like natural and not quite as intense treatment as some of the other acne medicines can be. So I will typically just put a little bit on my fingers or a Q-tip, but I don't have any today. And I'll just pat it on wherever I'm feeling like I might need it. This is honestly my favorite lip balm ever. It is the Blistex Lip Medex, and I will put like a thick layer of this on my lips before I go to bed, literally every single night. And then you wake up and your lips are like nice and moisturized and full and plump. I feel like it almost makes you look like you've gotten like a bit of injections when you wake up in the morning, because I tend to be quite dehydrated. So when I do have like moisturized lips, they look a lot bigger than they would when they're not moisturized, if that makes sense. And the last thing that I will use is castor oil, and I actually put it in this little tube myself, but I will typically just put this on my brows and on my lashes before I go to bed. And this kind of just really helps to moisturize your hairs on your face, help with growth, and kind of prevent any breakage. And I have to say, interestingly enough, I used to have really huge holes on my brows, and since I started using this cream and the castor oil, they've like grown back. Weirdly enough, like I used to have such bigger holes, and I feel like it has to do with something about the stimulation of either the castor oil or the cannabis or something like that. But my brows are like naturally a lot more bushy than they used to be about a year ago. So I forget where I actually heard about castor oil first. I believe it might have been either something that my mother told me or I saw in a magazine when I was younger, but I feel like I always see it like all over the place about how castor oil is really good for your lashes and your brows and things. I actually get mine on Amazon in like this big tube of it, and it came with this mascara bottle that I filled up, and it's just like a really easy extra step to add to your routine. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for following along, and I hope that you were able to learn something or pick up a new favorite product, and thank you so much again. Mwah.